Hello, so this is an update for Easy Animator, and this is probably one of the most substantial updates really since I launched this, and I want to show you why. So while I really was excited about actually adding the ability to animate multiple images, the truth is that was tedious to do because each individual image we'd need to click on. First of all, we'd have to import it one at a time. We'd have to click on each of the images and select the different tabs. And while it's fairly quick, I timed myself a couple times, and an animation like this with about 4 images, all the different options, would take me about 3 minutes. And that's dramatically faster than something like Adobe Flash to do, but it's still a little bit tedious. I had a lot of clicks, especially since I had to import one at a time and so forth. So you'll notice that I've added some things here, and let me just show you now the process to make a animation. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all these, and I'm going to show you how. Here we go. So I'm going to go and I'm going to animate. I got this guy right here. It's got 5 different images. So I'm going to go ahead and import all of them at once. Do you see there? I was able to select all of them, and they're all in here already set into tabs. So that's a substantial improvement. Now I dragged over the top of them, and I'm holding down the shift key to constrain resizing them. You can see here that I've got them kind of out of order, so I can rearrange them easily. And I got the face and the hands and so forth. So I'm going to just get these all in the right order. So that actually is in front, which is good. I'll put that in the face here. And I've sized these hands up too big, so let me size those down a little. And then I can put them into position, and that's probably where I want that. It looks like it's above the body, and I want it to be below the body. And I'll come over here with this as well, and I can still kind of nudge this. It feels like I've got that a little bit out of place there. So, and then I just could put the computer in front of it. So there we go. The computer feels a little big also. I'm going to hold down the shift key to constrain its size, and I can have it something like that. And then quick order, I got that in position. Now I've selected everything and I can move it. So now that's all the positioning is good. So that took a little bit of time, and it may feel like, oh, now I've got to go ahead and click all these different animations. Well, I don't. So here's what we can do now. I can click on this is apply changes either to the current state would be in animation or out animation. IO would be in and out, or the selected, which is default, is just whichever tab is selected. But I'm going to go ahead and select IO, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the zoom effect to everything. And so now everything is already got something applied to it. Now what I can do is go to each individual tab and just change the direction for them, and come over here. And I may have changed everything there. Yes, I did. I accidentally had IO still selected. So I'm going to have just selected. I want to have just selected. And now everything is going to be going one at a time. So here I'm going to do this one. Let's have it come, I don't know, from the upper left just to make it different. And I can go to each individual one and now change the direction very quickly and easily. And so that's the body. I'll have it come from the bottom and go away from the bottom, and then finally the right hand, or left hand, his left, and then I'm pretty much done. So now I can have my animation done super fast. I don't have to click nearly as much anymore, and I can get to the point where I am exporting my animation super fast. So this really makes the whole process of making animations with Easy Animator with multiple images a lot faster. And this is really just one of the new features. Now, let me also point out, I used to also, if you wanted to have just the, like all the in tab off, you would have to click one at a time. Now you can just go ahead and do all of them. So if I don't want to have an in animation, let's say I don't want to have an out animation, so I'll just turn them all off, and you can see it's already done. So now I don't have to click. So that we basically have added a lot of little features to make it faster. So you don't have to do as many clicks in order to have some sort of operation like that. So I can turn them all back on easily with a click as well. So really the key, just to review, we've got the ability to import multiple images. We have the ability to group select and manipulate them. We have the ability to apply changes to all the images at once, and then you can go back to individual to kind of just make them unique for each one. Now, of course, I don't have to keep the whirl in for each one. I could, of course, in the individual selected one, I could change this to some other type of animation if I want. But this makes it easy. And of course, we also added the randomize feature, which allows you to randomly select stuff all at once. So coming next is presets. That'll be a button down here, and it will add presets here. And that will be things where there's a bunch of different types of things, not all one, not all whirlwind or not all bounce or something like that. And so that's coming next. And so we're going to really expedite the process of creating cool animations in Easy Animator.